Am I sharing my screen with you? Oh, I just realized I'm not. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen with you now. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today is FOMC, so we'll be pretty conservative on our trading today. Just because FOMC is coming, Jerome Powell's speaking today. Don't want to get caught up in that. GM everyone. To everyone who's out there watching right now. There's 7 of you so far. Bashika, how's the 500 mil going? What's the P&L look like? So I kind of reset it because it was not looking very good. I'll just be honest with you. 500 mil is not doing well. But we switched the way I trade. So instead of scalping the 5-minute time frame on Bitcoin, I'm doing more swing trade style. So we've reset it. It's to $500. The count's at $500. We have 3 live positions open. And we're gonna see how this goes now, because I've kind of switched the strategy, gone to more higher time frames, and still doing the 501 mil. That's something I'm gonna be doing all year. But yeah, our positions are live. We'll cover them today. Let's see. Let me get him up real fast. See how everything's doing. Everything's probably down right now. After this Israeli war stuff, it hasn't really helped the... Yeah, everything's in the red right now, but it's not too bad. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's see. Market. GM Slayer, good morning. I'm going to be locked in this time as the market opens, just to see if something happens in the beginning. So if I'm not looking at chat, it's because I'm focused on the charts. Oh my. Let's wish for a good trade. Yeah, we need a good trade this morning. It is FOMC today, so we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. All right, so price is pushing pretty hard to the downside. We'll see how it closes. But we might head to Asia lows down here below in the current levels, but we'll see. Because we're at London low right now, so we might push down to the Asia low. Holy smokes. This thing just keeps going. Watch it take away the fair value gap. On the 5 minute, we're going to have one too. I think I have my London low wrong. That. Still we hit into it. Alright, let's see if we get a fair value gap. Alright, looks like, so now you wait for the price to break above the fair. Yeah, exactly, Slayer. So now we got to see if it gives us a fair value gap, right? We got to see if this will give us a fair value gap, which it looks like it's probably going to give us one. So what we do is we'd mark out that fair value gap. Okay, because this one was created within the market open, right? Within the New York session, the 9:30 at post 9:30. And if price comes up, and closes outside of this fair value gap, we would enter in a long. But today also, to be very clear, we would make it very, very low risk today because there's FOMC. On top of FOMC, there's the war stuff. There's all the stuff that's going on in the news. So we're going to take very light risks today. But yes, we would wait for it to close outside of this fair value gap if it forms. And then we would go long. So it looks like we might get a setup, or price could just respect this and keep pushing down. Which if it respects it, we might open a small one. I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably gonna just stick to the model today. If it gives us that. Yeah, I'm only gonna stick to the model. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna do anything else. I will only open a position if it gives us the inverse fair value gap. Yeah, I don't. It could not give us a fair value gap too. And also, I had my London low marked wrong, but we also are bouncing off London lows. So that's another key level that is very important to look at. Silver, good morning. Oh gosh, it's one of those people that wants to. FOMC is late though. Yeah. So the thing with FOMC, even though it's late, it's not like right at market open. It'll still do things to the market in the morning that, like, it might very much consolidate this morning and not expand or move because the FOMC is in the morning, right? So even though FOMC is late in the morning, it still affects the market. I would recommend 2 Slayer. If you are trading, do not trade during FOMC. That's one thing I would definitely recommend. Make sure all positions, like for me, all positions or orders will be closed before 11. I'll most likely be done trading by like 9 a.m. PST or 10 a.m. PST. But definitely will not be trading close to FOMC. Like, for ideally in a perfect world, I'd be done by 10 a.m. Looks like we got that fair value gap, so we'll watch this, see if we invert this. And yeah, if we invert this, I'll probably, if it's long, I'll be doing 5 M and Q. My typical position size is 15, so I'm taking a third of my position size. I'm also listening to my mentor at the same time this morning. So he just opened a position. I might follow him a little bit, but I think I'm going to stick to my model and rather wait for it to invert this than follow him. He opened a long. You're going to follow him? Okay. I think I'm going to wait for the inversion. Stops at the bottom of that big push down. And Yeah, I would go light. Go light. Go like 5. If I open, I'm only opening up with 5 today. Share your screen with me, so I can see your position. All right, let me know when you're done so I can look at it just to check for you. All right, let me check. No. If it's a limit, you just drag it. That's okay. You'll probably get that 5-minute entry opportunity. Okay, looks like I might get my, maybe, get my entry soon. Okay. So your stops would be at the reversal? Yes. At the candle bodies of the reversal. So my stop would be here, Slayer. Oh. Like right there. That red line down there. At these lows here would be where my stop would be. So it's a pretty wide stop, but again, we're taking light risk. So I'd rather have light risk and wide stops, especially on the daylight today. All right, let's see if we get that set up. There's also another little fair value gap right above us too. There's 2 fair value gaps up here. But I'd be focusing in on this one, and then if we invert the second one, that's just more confluence for our position. And yeah, my goal would be, honestly, the way we reacted to London low, if we decide to expand today, I mean, we could potentially target the previous day high. But I'm gonna be taking, so if I take 5, I'll probably be taking 3 contracts off at 2.5, and then writing the other two contracts to see if we expand to, like, say, previous day high, London high, or maybe these highs to left over here, right? So yeah, I'll see if I can hold it and see if price decides to expand before FOMC this morning. But we'll wait and see if we get that entry first. You might not get tapped in. It might run from here. Buy. Change that to 5. Take 5. Bypass. TP. Here. Oh, yep, look, there it goes. Okay, inverted. He just moved stops to break even, Zachary. Just so you know. Okay, minute on this candle. Let's see if it inverts. And if it does, I'll be looking to enter a trade. Seconds. Looks like we're gonna get that opportunity. All right. 28, 27, 25 seconds. No. I'm only gonna do this one, and then hold that. I'm gonna take partial TP at 2.5. Oh my. All right, orders are in. You just do the same thing again. Hopefully we get tapped in. By 5. Might not get tapped in, which would suck. Yeah. I might not get tapped in. All right. So my orders are in. We'll see if we might not get tapped in, which would really suck. Would really suck. But where orders, why didn't you enter there but place an order instead? Why didn't you enter there but place an order? Oh, because I want to save a couple ticks. So typically price will retrace a little bit on the candle that pushed up and inverted. So it saves you a couple points, and honestly, it'll give you a better entry and you'll get better profit overall if you can, you know, able to do that. So I like to do the limit order. It's just a optimal trade entry is like what it's called. So that's why I do that instead of market entry, because sometimes when you do market entry, it'll fill you way up here instead of where you would like to be filled. So that's why I do the limit order, and 9 times out of 10 it'll tap me in. Sometimes it doesn't, which would suck, and it might not. He bought because on the 1 minute, it on the London low, it inverse a fair value gap, then continue pushing, inverse another fair value gap, and then that's what caused him to enter. And he was seeing displacement to the upside off the London low. I know that'd be really suck. Yeah. Nice. Which position's that? Your top steps? Nice. Dang, dude. Just because I want to stick to my model and not change it. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna get tapped in. I'm gonna leave my orders in because we're at these highs on the 5. We could see price come down a little bit after tapping into these highs and tap us in, so we'll see. Oh, let's go, Slayer. Thank you so much, Slayer, for the 20 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna actually have my stops for this position moved up to the 5-minute fair value gap candle. So if we get tapped in, we're a little tighter. We're only risking $400. Oh, it tapped you in? I didn't get tapped in. Tapped in now. I'm tapped in now. So my stop loss is at the 9:40 a.m. candle wick because there's a fair value gap between that and the next 5-minute candle. So if we invert the current fair value gap and then that second one, we're definitely probably going lower. So we'll see how it goes. And we're risking $400 on this trade. Thank you so much, Slayer. I appreciate it, dude. Goal would be at 2.5. We're taking a 3 market position. I'm gonna wait for now, just because I want to see us get up into profit more before I change my limit order, because it changes my stop loss too. But we'll see how this goes. Hang on, let me just do this real quick. I drew my fib on the 5-minute 9:45 a.m. candle. The 9:45 a.m. candle. Wait, did my... No way. How did it not tap me in on my Hero FX account? Oh, that sucks. It literally just missed it. It might still do it. I'm gonna leave it, but that'd suck if it misses it. No way. I thought it for sure tapped me in. He's out of his trade now. He got stopped out. Yeah, I don't know where he moved his stops up to, but yeah, he closed his. So if you go to that 1 minute, if you look at my screen, I'd put my stops to that 1 minute like big black candle, that the bearish candle that came down. I put my stop to there. Basically, it's at our 5 minute entry. That's what I would probably put it at. Yeah, I'd put it on the 9:55 a.m. candle wick on the 1 minute. $9:55 a.m. candle. Yeah. Well, that'd be one, or like if the 1 minute starts breaking those lows, it probably means it's going lower. So you just want to. Yeah, it's tight. My stops aren't there right now. If I were to move my stops for my current trade, yeah. But I'm gonna try to only take 3 off at 2.5. Because I want to hold 2 just in case if price decides to expand. And I'll move my stops up. Yep. Yeah, perfect. Price action isn't great right now on this, but we do have 2 fair value gaps to the upside, showing good displacement, but hopefully we can, I would love to see us maybe break, like have 5 minute candle closes above the highs to the left. That'd be awesome. So we just tapped into this fair value gap. We're probably in profit, right? What? Huh. I'm gonna move my stop loss up to the 9:45 a.m. 5 minute candle because there's a fair value gap there, and if it inverts, I don't want to get stuck in that. Taking off a lot of risk here. We're only $280 in risk now. We'll see. I want to see 5 minute. No. No, I told you what the mentor did. I told you I'm leaving my stops wide. Honestly, it looks like it might be inverting here on the 5 minute fair value gap. So, let's see. I'm gonna move this. Let's see if I think we're about to invert this fair value gap. We'll see. 3 minutes left on this candle though. I would love to see it hold this fair value gap. No, if it inverts its fair value gap, I'm closing my positions. I'm not gonna wait for it to hit my stop loss. Okay, see that's what I like to see. It's hopefully gonna respect it. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I want to see. I'm in green right now. I'm in 70, 80, 100 bucks green. I think he just went long again, actually. Yeah, he's going long again. Yeah, he just went in a long position. Oh, did I get tapped in on my... Oh, I did. I got tapped in on that position. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay. I'm going to change my TP to only 3. So now it'll hopefully take a partial TP. And when this candle closes, I'll probably move my stops up. If this 5-minute candle closes the way it looks, I'll be moving my stop loss up to its wick. Is that good, this current 5-minute candle? Oh, the Hero FX. Okay, so do you see the little red stop loss thing on your screen? You got to modify it. I'm moving my stop loss up. Well, yeah, it's weird. This platform's a little weird. Yeah, dude, having multiple screens is like huge. I got 4 screens, bro. Huh? At the not 10 a.m. candle, the wick of the 10 a.m. candle. Yep. So I think we're risking less than $200 now. Huh? Yeah. I think I have a lot still. Thank you. I don't know how to take a partial TP on. Look at your screen. No, I can't see your mouse, but where are you at? No, I don't see your mouse anymore. Oh, now I see it. Oh, so right click on the wick, like by the wick, that where stop loss is at. Like right click where you would put your stop loss. like off the candle though, like just a little bit off the candle. Don't put it right on the, yep. And then sell stop 5. There you go. And then press sell. Yep, press sell. There you go. Now you got a stop loss. Modify. And then try clicking on your entry and then try dragging up. Click and drag up. Oh, it's not. Huh. Yeah, don't reverse. You could do sell limit 5. So just do sell limit 5 at wherever your TP is at. Yep, sell limit 5. Yep, and then go sell. There you go. You just gotta learn it. You forgot to drag it before you entered. That's why. Yep. Yeah, he's in. He's on 1. He mixes 1 and 5. He's mainly 1 minute. I'm 5 minute. If this candle closes like this, I'm going to be moving my stop loss up to the wick of this 10:05 a.m. candle. Yep, the 10:05. Or actually, I'll probably just move it to break even. I'll move it to the 10 a.m. body of the candle. That's right above my break even point. Does that make sense? Dub, Slayer. Yep, dub so far. We're going to move stops to break even, and hopefully it doesn't come back to our entry and tap us out. But so far, we're getting pretty close to our TP. We're not too far away from it, but we'll see what happens here. Right. All right, I'm going to move my stops up now. Modify. All right, there we go. Stops are now in profit, and trade is, I mean, it's at break even. So if we get tapped out, we'll make like 20 bucks, but that's break even. I wouldn't consider that a dub. But if we can hit our TP up here, that'd be awesome. That'd be really good. If we hit TP, I think we're gonna make around 200 something bucks, which would be great. But price definitely can reverse here. It's failing to kind of displace these highs to left, and it could definitely reverse here, which would be a bummer. But we'll see. I'm really hoping that kind of this high to the left here on these 5 minutes, we can displace above these highs right there. That's what I would really like to see us either displace or close above. One of the two. Displace would be great, but closing above 2 is a great signal. Uh, 7:45 a.m. high. That high. I want to see price close above that. And then the next high, the one that you're talking about, is actually London high. So that's kind of where my first TP is at. And then hopefully there we displace above that. And then we could probably target previous day high. Yeah, I'm selling 3 at that high. So this is looking good right now. We'll see how it closes. I can't on Hero Effects. I don't know how to do it. On Hero Effects, I'm just going to trail my stops. And then whenever I get stopped out is when it closes. We just gotta get used to it. It's a little unique. I don't know. All right, I'm liking this. This looks great. What? How do you close it? Oh yeah, there's a yep, yeah. Hero effects is definitely something you gotta get used to. Price label, okay. I'm gonna edit this so my price label. Alright. Looks like TP's gonna get hit. Take profit is gonna be 22177.5. So my full TP is at the previous day high. That'll be where I'll probably close the whole position, but we'll see. We're up 425 bucks right now, so I'm really liking this. If we hit TP, we should close around $300 in profit. I'll move stops up. Hey, Zach, I'm gonna move my stop loss now up to the 10:05 a.m. wick. Yep. Yeah, I'm moving it now. We're almost at TP, very close now. I'm loving this. If this candle hits TP, I'll move my stops to its wick. It looks like we're gonna get TP here, and then we'll actually have a dub, Slayer. It's a dub right now. Now we've locked in $85 in profit about. So, all right, I'm gonna move my stop loss up to that 10:05 a.m. wick, just to keep it tight, just in case if it decides to get reversed. There, now we're up like $200 in profits. Yeah, mine hasn't been hit yet either. But I like that candle closure above that high, and so I'm just gonna keep it tight. Yeah. No, my TPs haven't been hit yet. Yep. Yeah, we're locked in at $190 in profits, right? All right. $22,177. All right, we're real close to TP now. Really close to TP now. Come on. Come on. We're really close. Hopefully we can hit that TP. Let's go. What did you say? No, that's not bad. Yeah. I just like to lock in some profits, but you're already locked in anyways. So, yeah.
Order filled.
There we go. TP's hit on those. So now what I want to watch is how does price react to London high, and I'm not gonna oh my I just realized my sell stop got taken off. But we want to do 2, not 3, because we only have 2 left. Okay, so we got our sell stop down here. Now what I want to see is how does price react to London high, right? We're at London high. We haven't tapped it in at all since the New York session has started. So now I want to see how does the price react to London high. See if we mess around here, and then I'll move my stops to where I think if price broke, it's probably going to go much lower. But right now, I just want to give a little bit of a gap to see how does price react to London high. Do we displace and can we target the previous day high, or are we probably going to reverse from here at London high? So now that's what I'm kind of going to watch. And if we reverse, I'll be done for the day. I'm not going to be looking for another trade. That's one and done. And then in the live stream, we'll start diving into like some of my crypto positions, see how they're doing and seeing what's going on there. But yeah, that's a dub. That's a dub. We locked in almost $400 in profit, $354 today. I mean, still for the week we're red because yesterday was a pretty big loss. We lost $1,500 yesterday, so we're not red for the week or green for the week, but it's a green day. And tomorrow's a bank holiday, so kind of a bummer. But hey, green day is a green day. Yep, 354. Huh. What? 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 Yeah. So here's a solid tap in on the London high. So I'm hoping we can see some displacement here to the upside. That'd be really good. Because I think if we displace here to the upside, we're probably going to target that previous day high, which would be, that'd be really good profit. I would have moved my stop loss higher. Oh yeah. So Slayer, the reason why I don't move my stop loss too quickly is because sometimes price is gonna mess around, right? And I want to make sure I don't move my stop loss too fast or too high, because I might get tapped out even on a winning trade, right? So I just want to make sure I'm not being too aggressive with my stop loss and allowing price to have some room to breathe. But yeah. I used to move my stop loss up much faster, much higher, and I would get stopped out all the time, and I would never catch a winning trade. And so I've learned, don't be too aggressive with my stop loss, because you'll actually like stunt your potential profit if you're too aggressive with your stop loss. It's emotions, right? It's all emotions when it comes to that stop loss. And so, yeah, target is previous day high, but honestly, like I don't have a TP on my position right now. I'm just going to trail the stops. So I'm going to let basically my TP be the stop loss, and I'm just going to trail it and, yeah, and see how high this could go. Now, with what I'm seeing on price right now, depending on how this candle closes, it's going to maybe get choppy at this London high, and we might not go much further than this. It might kind of range from London high to Asia lows, maybe back to London low, but we'll see. It's going to all-time high. Nasdaq to all-time highs right now. Nasdaq to 25K. Yes. The Nasdaq rewarded us today, so thank you, Daddy Nas. Is there a... I'm going to move my fib retracement now because we don't need it anymore. It's not relevant to our position. But did we make a little fair value gap here? Or is that not a fair value gap? No, I wouldn't consider that a fair value gap. What I would love to see is maybe price makes a fair value gap on the 5 and we can move our stops up to that fair value gap, because if price inverts a fair value gap on the 5 at a London high, it's probably going to reverse down to lows. But yeah, that'd be sick. Hey, so you're up pretty nicely today. What would be sweet is if we get some crazy volatility to the upside before FOMC. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes, like when you're in a position before FOMC, you'll get some crazy push up, like really strong pushes up. And then FOMC happens, you get like a massive sweep to the downside. So hopefully we can get some good volatility for people putting in, you know, pushing the market up to previous day high to get their sell orders ready for FOMC. We'll see. I'm loving this. It's a good trade today. Yeah. How much are you up? You're up 50? I'm up 34. Nice. I might move my stop loss up to the body of that one, the wick that we're at, of the 1010 candle, just to the body. I'm at the wick right now, but I'm moving it to the body. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Depending on what right now this current candle opened above the London high. If we can see this candle push and maybe break the high of the previous candle, I might move my stop loss up to that 1015 candle. I just want to see what price does here. Give it some room to mess around. Today was my first day to people on the live stream. I mentioned HeroFX in the Discord. I'm an affiliate for them. And today's my first day trading with the prop from HeroFX. The thing that's really cool about them is like there's no evaluation. There's 24/7 withdrawals, no evals, immediate payouts. If you make profit, you take out that profit. You get 100% of your profits too. And so today's my first day trading on the HeroFX. Now the thing with HeroFX, if you don't know about it, is whatever account you buy, that's your drawdown. So say if you bought a 10K account, it's going to cost you $1,000 and your drawdown is $1,000. So you risk losing a lot more money in Hero FX, because you have to put your money up front, and then your money that you deposit is your drawdown. But the really cool thing is you don't have to do the evals. You get immediate payouts. And it's on Trade Locker. So the Trade Locker I'm getting used to. It's not the greatest trading platform. It's all right. But you guys should go check out Hero FX. The link is down below in the description of this video. But I really like it. You can do as low as a $50 account. So you buy a $50 account. I think you get $500 in funding. They 10x whatever you deposit. And so I think it's pretty cool. And they're crypto friendly. So I know a lot of my audience is crypto based, and so it's all crypto friendly. And I'm very crypto based, so I like it. Like, I can get paid out in USDC, I can get paid out in Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, whatever. So it's pretty cool. And if anybody's ever wondering, you know, okay, I get paid out, but I want to go pay a bill, I have bill pays that you can use with crypto. So if anybody in my Discord community would like to know, hey, how do I actually use crypto to benefit my life? Because I feel like when it's in crypto, it's just stuck in there. I have ways you can use. I pay off my Amex with crypto. I pay off my Bank of America credit card with crypto. So like, I have ways you can use crypto. Reach out to me. I would love to share those with you guys. But yeah. So I really like Hero FX. I'm really stoked about it. Me and my brother just started our first accounts, and today we took our first trade on it, and it's a win. So like, if I want, I'm what? But like today we made, right now we're up $40. So if I make that profit, I can literally withdraw that $40 right now into my account. Now $40 isn't much. I'm not going to withdraw that, but yeah, if you make a profit, you can take that profit same day and pay yourself out. So that's one thing I really like with Hero FX. You don't have to deal with all the prop firm BS of the payout requirements and all that stuff. Though prop firms, I still like them. I still have a lot of prop firm accounts, but they do make you jump through hoops to get your payouts, to get evaluated, to get funded. Like, there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through. Where Hero FX, there's literally no hoops. The only thing you got to do is be profitable and buy an account. That's really it. Yeah, it is nice on that. I'm gonna move my stop loss up to that 10:15 a.m. candle. No. Did I talk to it nice? Oh yeah. That's what's wrong with every trade I've lost. I wasn't confident. It's literally at London High. It's just going to be choppy until it decides which way it's going to go. And also it's going to displace. Let's see. Let's see if it I want it to break above that high. I want to change its state of delivery, break above a high. So where my stop loss is at with the two contracts, we've locked in another $166. So we'll make about $500 today on the account. So that's a pretty good day. Yesterday we lost $1,500, so we're down about $1,000, which is about $1,000 loss is about a half an hour for me, in a full risk position. So we're down about a half an hour on the week, with this trade. There we go. Let's displace above those highs. Come on. I'm gonna check on crypto real fast. Let's see how crypto's doing. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Bitcoin. Let's see what the 4 hour. So the thing I like about Bitcoin right now is it's failing to displace above these lows here on the higher time frames, right? So we're taking these swing positions. We're well below our entry. I really want to see, ever since the Iran war and Israel thing, price decided to flip on us. It was looking really good, and then all this news came out. But I'm liking that Bitcoin is failing to displace below these lows here. I really want to hold here. I would love to see it to start on the 4-hour, inversing these fair value gaps, and then I'd move my stop loss on my current position on Bitcoin up to this low here. And then my real target for Bitcoin is really to target kind of all-time highs and maybe even further, right? To see if we can break above all-time highs and go even higher than that. But I entered this trade, I think, based on the 3-day time frame, if I remember correctly. No, I think it was the 1 day. Yeah, it was the 1 day on this candle that inverted this fair value gap. Yep. So we'll see what price does for this. Let's go to XRP. I want to check in on my XRP or Ethereum. Sorry, we'll do Ethereum then XRP. Ethereum also, again, on these time frames, I'm liking that it's not displacing these lows. I just wanted to start pushing up, inverting a fair value gap. But I really like this wig. It's holding the 200 EMA. I'm liking that. I'm planning on moving stop loss up soon. If we can get like a change in state of delivery, I'd probably move my stop loss on Ethereum. And then let's go XRP. Yeah, they all look the same. XRP failing to displace those lows. I want to see XRP move up. It was looking nice, but it just is the current state of the news and the world is causing a lot of volatility in the market right now. So if we can get, actually XRP, I might move my stop loss up right now to this low here. So I'm gonna move my stop loss on XRP up a tad. But if we can get some change in state of deliveries, maybe some inverse fair value gaps to this upside here, I'll move my stop loss up to this high. Let's see Solana. I've been waiting on an entry opportunity on Solana. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let's look at the position real fast. 10 seconds. All right, if we get this push above like this, I'm going to move my stop loss up to the next candle low. Just keep trailing it. Yeah, I'm going to move my stop loss up now. Next candle low. Go. All right, now we've locked in. We're at $213 in locked profits. Let's go. It's looking great. Solana, let's see. Yeah, Solana has not really given me what I want yet. Very small fair value gap there for Solana. I like that Solana's holding this low here. Like holding these lows here, but it looks bearish. So let's see on the higher time frames. Let's actually work our way from the week down. The week doesn't look, the week just looks like this made a higher or lower high, and it looks like it inverted this fair value up on the weekly time frame. I don't feel confident in taking a long yet on Solana. 3-day, I'd want to see the 3-day invert this fair value gap here. This one right here. I think that would probably be my entry signal if we inverted this guy. See on the day time frame, is there fair value gaps we could invert? Actually, I'd probably wait for this guy here. Get a little bit earlier of an entry on Solana. But if we can invert that fair value gap on Solana, maybe get an entry and then maybe change in state of delivery, breaking these highs, that would probably be much, much better. I'm still not ready to take a Solana position. What plan do you have right now on TradingView? Oh yeah, you're talking about this position. So now all I'm doing is trailing my position up. So right, this line here on my TradingView account is London high, and as you can see, price is pushing up, and broke above this high here, continually making higher highs. Right, so for me, price is showing it wants to go higher. So now all I'm doing, I don't have a TP. There's no TP, but all I'm doing is trailing my stops, and my TP will be my stop loss. So now I'm just going to try to lock in as much profit as possible as price moves up and up and up. And like if we can get displacement and a fair value gap, I'll move my stop loss up to that fair value gap. But yeah, now we just let it. Now all we do is just manage it. So now we just let it do its thing. If it wants to go crazy high today, we'll just have our stop loss in place. But again, we will make sure all our positions are closed before FOMC. So I don't care if this thing's way up in profit by 10 a.m. I'm closing everything at 10 a.m. I'm going to be done by then, even if this position's still going. So, but yeah, I'm just going to let it, I'm just trailing it now and see how far it goes. Because if this thing decided, like all of a sudden it decided like right to target these day highs way up here, you know, why close my position if I can, you know, trail it up to that point? If you never let yourself trail like this, if you never let yourself take these kind of trades, you'll never get those really big days of profit that really put your account ahead. So that's why I do this trailing stop loss, because you want to make sure you allow yourself to catch big winning days. So then when you have losing days, you can stay ahead of those losing days, right? So that's my plan right now, is just trail this position, move stop loss as it goes up and makes higher highs. And then, yeah, hopefully we get even more. I mean, right now we're up, we would be up almost $700 or $600 for the day. You're up 805 for the day. Nice. Yeah. So 1300. That'd be, yeah. If we can get these two micros to make us break even for the week and erase yesterday's losses, that would be awesome. Because tomorrow's a bank holiday, so we don't get a trade tomorrow. And then Friday would be our last trading day. So really we only have one more trading day to kind of get ourselves to break even for the week. So hopefully we can do that. But tomorrow I will not be live streaming because it's a bank holiday. I will not be on the screens, and everyone watching, if you're a day trader, you trade and you scalp, you should also be doing the same. You should not be sitting there trading tomorrow. It's a bank holiday. I'm going golfing actually at 5:30 a.m. So that's what I'm doing. I don't love that doji candle. I might move my stop loss up to that London high now, that wick right there, and then if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. But yeah. All right. Stops are at London high now, so we could get stopped out here with this candle. I didn't love the doji candle that just formed up there after we broke above the highs and broke above these highs. So this could be where price wants to reverse instead of continuation. So I'm fine if I get stopped out here. That's a great green day. Yeah, me too. That's a great day. I think it's another $261 for me, or $300. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right. I know. I hope we don't get stopped out. I would love it if we continue. But if this candle closes like this, it's a change in state of delivery on the 5-minute, and we could go. This could go back down to like the. Yeah, I think we're gonna get stopped out. You did, dude. It's literally like a pip away. Oh my gosh. Mine's literally like, it literally almost hit it. It's like a tick away. That's the worst. They're like, dang it. Yeah, you had a good day. How much do you make? Nice, dude. Nice. So you're only down like 900 from yesterday? Sweet. Sweet. We could get that back. Okay, nice. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that didn't stop me out. Dude, that's like, let me zoom in on this. That is super close. Look how close that is. That's very close. 8:30. Okay, that's not bad. That's it. Yeah, hopefully Friday we can get that. Oh my! Look at the candle. That sucks. Yeah, same. Nice, good. I'm up $47 on my Hero FX. What are you? You got to be like 100 maybe. 76. Nice. That pays for your almost one TopSub account. Slayer said, "Can I send you a Pine script for a strategy I have created on TradingView with AI? Because for some reason it says 198 trades and 100% win rates, and I want to see if it's actual real." Yeah, you can send it over to me, Slayer, but I'm not really good with Pine, so I might not be very helpful there. I don't know if I'll be able to help you much, Slayer, because I don't really know Pine. If you want, Slayer, you can just try to explain your strategy to me in the Discord. Oh, like take the Pine and put it in mine? I see what you're saying. I could try that, yeah. If you're in the Discord, you could just drop it in like Slayer, are you subscribed? If you're subscribed, you should get access. If you're subbed to the Twitch, you get access to the private trader group, and you can put it in there, or you can put it in just general chat, whatever. You can just put it in the general chat, or you can make a ticket. You can make a ticket in the Discord. That's actually probably the best way. I don't do DMs on Discord just so people don't DM me, and like there's people who try to impersonate me on Discord, so I don't do DMs, just so it's just a clear across the board. I don't ever DM anybody. But you can make a ticket in the Discord. I'd do that. Make a ticket, and we could chat privately in the ticket. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my, I'm gonna move my stop loss up to that wick of that candle now. That sucks. Hey, this is your little initiation. You gotta go through this thing. I've been through that way too many times. Nice, good. Nice. Yeah, that would be cool. That's like actually $100 you take home. Once I hit $1,000 in my Hero FX account and profit, $1,000 in profit there, I'll double my risk. It's smart that you didn't, because today's very unpredictable. Yeah, you can always say the what if. But the thing is, if you did the 15 and it went against you, you probably would have blown all your accounts. That's the thing. That's why you don't do that. Like for me, if I would have taken full risk and it went against me, all my accounts would have been blown. Okay, sorry, Slayer. I don't know why that's not working. I thought I set it up properly. My bad, dude. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like. The 1 hour might actually look pretty good right now. Yes. Hopefully this 1 hour can close above that high. If the 1 hour can close above this high and inverse this 1 hour fair value gap, or bearish. If the 1 hour can inverse this fair value gap here, that would be awesome. That'd be really good for our position, actually. Lakers. Lakers. What are you doing? Yeah, you saw me pick up the big snake? Yeah. It was hissing at me. It wanted to bite me. Blakely, would you pick up a big snake? That snake was literally probably bigger than you, Blakely. It was huge. Oh, I think now I might get stopped out. We'll see what happens here. Alright, let's see. Do we get stopped out in this candle or do we get to keep pushing? Hey, homie. Thank you. I know. Yeah, the market bent us over yesterday. It gave us a spanking. It said, even bad. Slayer, when you have some time, I would love to see. No, you're good, Slayer. I'll check it out. I'll try to check it out. Today I might not be able to do it today, but I think I can do it tomorrow for sure. Because tomorrow's a bank holiday too, so I'll have a little bit less on my plate. So maybe tomorrow I'll mess around with it and try to check it out and see if I can get some of the data. All right, let's see. Come on, price. Hey, Zachary, is your only account that's still open your Hero FX account? You should download the iOS app and you can just do it from your phone. Yeah. No, Trade Locker. You just download Trade Locker. They have an app. Yeah, I have it on my phone. It's actually really nice. Or not really nice, but it's like, it feels the same as their web browser. Like, let's see, let's see, trades. Wait, trades, here we go. Yeah, I can see my full trade and everything. Dang, we're only making 36 bucks today. Whatever. Hey, profit's profit. P is P. Oh wait, oh, partial close. All right, stopped out. Boom. We are stopped out for the day. Position is done. Boom, winner today. Winner today. Dub. We had a dub today. Love it. Hey, profit is profit. We're up about 618. P is P. Let's see. What are we up today? What do we make? All right, $607. $607 on that trade. I'm happy with that. Did we actually? Nice. Let's go. Oh, $679. You're up about $70 more than me. You're up like almost 800 bucks. Yeah, you're up like 800 bucks. Nice. Dubs. Dub. And then on the Hero FX account, I made $32. $32 on the Hero FX account. That's like the one that actually I can get. Like if I wanted to, I could take that $32 out right now. I can go get some Chipotle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the Hero FX account. I'm excited. Just slowly grow that one up and yeah. It does. It does. All right. Yeah, me too. Like once we hit $1,000 in the account, I'm gonna double my risk. So like my small will be $60, big one will be 200 bucks, and then just like when we hit $4,000 in there, I'll double it again and just like grow it. All right, see ya. Bye. All right, so it's all. I gotta take off the magnet. Let's see what we made on this trade. We entered like right here. Let's see. We entered. Take off the magnet. We entered right here. Initial stop loss was actually at this fair value gap. We moved it pretty quick. So it was like a 2.5R trade. Or no, sorry. Let me lower it. We closed out London high. So 1.68 trade. 1.68R. Yeah, that was a great trade. Really good trade. Price could go higher today. Price could go lower. But the thing, if you want to be an excellent trader, you don't care about that. You got your money. You won. You close it for the day. Right? Just like yesterday. We lost twice. All right, let's shut it down. We'll come back tomorrow. Right? There's no point sitting here all day trying to, oh, maybe we can make $600 more. Yeah, maybe. You could also lose $600 more or even more than that. And so what I recommend, if you're someone who's like on the charts right now, be done for the day. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Go have fun. Go hang out with friends, family. If you got work to do your work, right? You made your money. You got a green day. And that's all you can ask for when it comes to the market. So I'm happy with that. Great win. And that's how a normal trade goes, like with my strategy. That's how a typical trade will go. We try to target those standard deviations, and then we see if we can just hold for a longer trade or not. So we actually were able to lock in a little bit more profit than we would have if we took a full TP here, because our stop loss got all the way to London high. So we're actually able to lock in a little bit more money than we were if we just took a full TP at 2.5 hours. So I'm really happy with that. And I hope you guys were. I hope that was a great example. The thing I loved about it was a great example of my model. That's what my model is, and that's how the model typically plays out. So very, very happy with today's trading. All right. Yeah. Crypto trades are they're in the red. Hopefully they kind of come back up into the green, but those are swing trades. I mean, my $501 million trades, those ones could take weeks to kind of play out. So I'm in no rush on those. I'm being very diligent on those. But yeah, we're still doing the 501 mil. And we're trading more swing trade style. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that content, enjoy what comes from that. And hopefully these trades that we're currently in, you know, can get us some good wins. Because if we can, like, especially on Bitcoin, if Bitcoin, you know, can break above the previous all-time high and then go into some price discovery, and we can hold this trade, you know, as price just runs up, however high Bitcoin wants to go in this cycle, and we can just kind of trail it, you know, and just kind of be patient with it and catch a really good move. So I'm excited for these swing trades. I think they're gonna play out. I think it's just going to take some time. They could get stopped out. We could see some kind of manipulation to the downside, especially with like all the war stuff going on, if that gets worse. And also depending on what FOMC. If FOMC has rates cuts today, that would be huge. That would be huge for our positions. That would probably cause the market to skyrocket and do a really good move to the upside. But I don't try to predict the news because, you know, I'm not in those meetings. So, you know, Jerome Powell doesn't go on a Google Meets call with me and talk about it. So I can't predict that kind of thing. But I'm gonna probably shut it down. That's about a 2-hour stream this morning. Look, 2 hours, we're in and we're out. We're done. So I'm gonna actually go prepare for the rest of my day. Got some work. I'm gonna probably go to the driving range, just hit some balls to get my mind right, get some sunshine, and then I got a bunch of work tonight on my other job. I work late on Wednesday, so yeah, I'll do that. So. All right, everyone. Before I close out, is there anybody with any questions on the trade that we took? Anything that like you're wondering, you know, why did I do this or that, so on and so forth? Anybody have questions before I kind of shut down the stream? Again, if you guys would like to trade Blowfin or trade any of the prop firms, my links are down below in the description if you're on YouTube or Twitch or X or wherever you're at, or links are in my bio too. So go check out HeroFX. I like that one. That's the one we traded on, and we actually made $36, and I can actually take out that $36. See you on the next stream, Dub. Yeah, tomorrow's a bank holiday. So if you are a day trader, please save yourself the headache. Do not trade tomorrow. It's a bank holiday, okay? We'll come back on Friday. We'll stream on Friday and hopefully get another dub on Friday. So again, please do not try to trade tomorrow. It most likely will not work out for you because it's a bank holiday. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it for the day. Great day today. I loved everyone who hung out with me, who is showing love, showing up to the streams. I hope that you're finding this stuff helpful, and I hope you're finding value here. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Or no, I'll see you guys Friday morning. No stream tomorrow. We'll see you Friday morning.